It's Sunday, November 19th, 2023. Time for another Fireside Chat with Dizzy. And I'm not sure where the fuzzy little puppy dog is. I think she's over there. I should have put her glow-in-the-dark collar on her. Well, it's not really glow-in-the-dark. It's a light-up collar on her so I could see her. I should have also put a blanket on my chair because it's cold. But anyway, as you can see, it's dark out here. I had hoped to get out here before it got dark and get this all going, but I'm going to admit to being beat and didn't get out here as quick as I wanted to. But this week has been a good week in some ways, a bad week, an emotional roller coaster, and it's good to just sit down now and relax. First off, I had mentioned that I was going to be getting a storage unit. Well, fun getting the storage unit. I get it reserved and I get an email from them saying that move-in is by appointment only, to please call for an appointment. That was on Wednesday morning. I didn't have time to make an appointment for that sort of thing, as I had a really busy day, and there was no way that I had time to do something like that. So I called them up Thursday morning, and they have a few different locations, and they said, well, we'll have the guy from that location get back to you. All day Thursday, never heard from him. Towards the late afternoon, I called again. They gave me a number to call direct. By that time, I wasn't going to call anybody because I thought, it's getting kind of late. I'm probably not going to be able to get him. So I called Friday morning. The guy said I shouldn't have gotten an email like that. He said I should have just gotten something with a unit number. There was supposed to be a lock on the unit. There wasn't. And the code for getting in the gate. So he gave that to me over the phone. So Friday morning, I was finally able to move stuff into my unit. On Wednesday, the reason that I didn't have time to have a appointment to get stuff in was because of what I had going on. I took my big trailer over to get the bearings packed, and then went and got my little trailer, which has been sitting in my yard for the past several years. I had fun getting it out of the yard, and it took me a while, but I was finally able to get it out of the yard. Since there's no lights on it, I just used the magnetic lights that I use for the big trailer. Well, the way the spare tire is, it fell over on the wire and it broke it. So that meant I had no lights to drive either trailer to get it looked at, taken care of. So I just basically made sure that I had nobody behind me at any point in time when I was going to have to be turning, and if there had been somebody coming up behind me, I would have pulled over to the side and waited for them to come around. But so there was nobody, so that's that. The big trailer is done. The little trailer, I'm not sure when I'm going to get that back. There was a bit of work that needed to be done to it, but it'll be so nice having that back. I'm trying to find the information on it so I can get tags on it. I took it without any tags. If I can't find any information, I'm just going to have to call DMV and ask them, what do I do to get this back on the road? I don't know, since it's in my name, if they can just look it up and do something or what. But we'll see. So I was able to get the big trailer back to the farm on Wednesday. Got back a lot later than I was expecting. And I just went ahead and put hay out for the horses, collected eggs, and left, because I went out to dinner with my daughter and son-in-law. They were supposed to be leaving tomorrow. It's been pushed back to Wednesday. So there's going to be coming over, I don't know which day, either tomorrow or Tuesday, to do some plumbing for me. I just hope they have time to finish it. If not, I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do. So that's that. Yesterday was probably the most emotional day I've had in a while. I finally took my husband's clothes and donated them. It was not easy to do. I was struggling not to cry when I was loading them into the truck and when I was dropping them off. But they'll help somebody else. Oh, there's the fuzzy thing. So some of the stuff was brand new, still had a tag on it. So they do a lot of work with the homeless. My church supports them. They have a food pantry. My church is small, so anything that people donate food for a food pantry is taken there. So that stuff is out of that room. I have been doing work in there. I am going to really be pushing myself to get this house cleaned out now. I have never heard back from the electrician. I'm wondering if the number that I was given was the wrong number. I'm going to be calling them tomorrow. Also, Guy is going to be writing up the invoice to order the cap for my truck. That will help, because in that way, when I have boxes to go into either storage or a thrift store, I will be able to put them in the back of the truck and not have to worry about getting them soaking wet. The other fun thing that I had going on, if you watched my video from yesterday, I got a round bale, and when I was bringing it back to the farm, tailgate of the truck came open, round bale fell out on the road, split right open, and had to wait for a friend to come to help me get it all cleaned up. I waited for about an hour for her to get there. Couldn't really complain about it. I mean, she wasn't dressed. She had animals to feed. She had to hook up her trailer. But she and her husband came and helped me get the thing all cleaned up, which was great. So, chickens, I still need to get an ad on Craigslist to sell them. Horses, Misty and I had a lesson on Thursday. I'm definitely doing much better with my riding. I think I'm riding better than I've ever ridden in my life. My instructor is saying very little to me now about my hand position, my seat, or anything like that. So I think I'm finally getting it. I really wonder sometimes how good of a rider I would be if I hadn't had all the interruptions that I've had since I first tried to take lessons with her. This is the most consistent I've ever been, and it's paying off. I'm just hoping in the not too distant future I have time to start riding out at the farm. Well, that's about it from me for this week. I don't know if I'm going to have anybody show up or not. I've got plenty of wood for the fire, so we'll see, and I will talk at you later.